Are there crazy caves with no entrance to the surface pocketed all throughout the Earth, or is the Earth pretty solid except for cave systems near the top? There are known lava tube caves with no known entrances. 1,000 meters of such a cave in Iceland have been measured with no end in sight. The measurements were done using ground-penetrating radar. Magnetometers can sometimes be used as well but proved unsuccessful in this case. Son Doong is the name. It was discovered in 1991 and is the biggest cave system in the world. The cave has its own ecosystem, creates its own weather system and produces its own clouds. You can find YouTube videos about it. One guy flew a drone in it. The video is only a minute long, but you should see it. There have been statistical analyses based on cave size and number of openings that indicate the vast majority of all caves, I want to say around 90% or so, have no entrances and thus are likely to never be found. There's an article about entrance-less caves in the Encyclopedia of Caves. Hoping someone can answer this. There are caves that are super deep, like 7,000 feet deep. But that's only just more than a mile, and the distance to the center of the Earth is nearly 4,000 miles. Is it theorized or is it scientifically possible for there to be caves deep, deep underground? Like perhaps 1 to 2,000 miles below us? Depends on the area. I can tell you Kentucky and Tennessee and even parts of Alabama are very cave-heavy. So yes, at any given time you might be on top of some sort of underground cavern system. It's why sinkholes can develop. Since sinkholes open up all the time, I would guess in some areas for sure, especially in areas with lots of limestone, like South Dakota wind caves, though that cave does have an entrance, the water will definitely dissolve openings underground. Also the fact that we drill into the ground to get oil, that oil must have pooled up somewhere. Really? I didn't know that. Have you seen the cave system in Vietnam? The Vietnamese used it during the war to train and hide troops. They kept it a secret for years. Some of the biggest spaces I have seen in a cave. A river runs through the middle of it for miles. There is getting so much gas up, expanding because of less pressure that it will form giant hollow spaces. Then with cracks by earth shifts, that gas can escape, leaving empty caves. It's one of the highest risk while drilling for oil, to hit a gas pocket.